When you hear gut health, what comes to mind? Bone broth, green drinks, or freshly juiced beets, apples, and carrots maybe? Having spent the last 10 or so years healing my gut, managing IBS and chronic fatigue, I've come to appreciate 3 cost and time-friendly drinks that help to keep the gut happy while using basic ingredients you probably already have on hand. Ready to get into it? Hey, Health Warriors, Tracy here, a licensed clinical social worker and nutrition coach, sharing easy ways for you to eat, move, and live a life of mental and physical wellness over 40 and beyond. Do you enjoy drinking a tall glass of water loaded with ice, or drinking cold brew coffee, maybe eating cold foods like salads and ice cream, or have a tendency to snack when you're not really hungry? These seemingly small acts can undermine the fabric of our gut health. The foundation of a happy gut starts with good basic eating practices like reducing the consumption of cold beverages, iced coffee, tall glasses of ice water, bypassing the urge to eat when not hungry, and eating just enough food to where you feel energetic, satisfied, and have a lightness afterwards. Hear me when I say these 3 drinks will not be the magic that erases lapses in judgment or moments where we choose to take our eyes off of our desired outcome. No, these simple to prepare and incorporate into our lifestyle drinks will aid in putting us on the path to creating a healthier internal landscape, one of the drivers that helps us make the best choices for us. Remember, the gut is our second brain and influences our mood, cravings, and habits. The first drink, best consumed at least 1 hour after dinner time, consists of mixing 1 teaspoon of ghee, 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt into 1 1/4 cup of hot water. Stir well, allowing the ghee to melt and the salt crystals to dissolve. Let it cool just a bit until safe enough to drink without scorching your tongue, then sip and enjoy slowly. Depending on the time you go to bed, when and what you ate for dinner, you might feel yourself getting a signal from your body that it would like something to keep the blood sugar level stable throughout the night. If that is the case, feel free to swap out the water for 1 1/4 cup of gently warmed milk, dairy or non-dairy. Come morning time, be on the lookout for any positive observations in your stools. I'm talking about faster elimination, more solid form stools, and stools that give you that feeling of complete and successful evacuation. Okay, burrito baby. So some bloating after eating particular types of foods like beans, foods high in sulfur, cruciferous vegetables, or even eating too much at one time, that's normal. Expect some bloating after that. It's part of the normal digestive process. However, excessive constant bloating, like even from drinking water, are indications that a portion of the gut terrain is unhappy. Did you know that sipping warm water throughout the day helps tremendously with keeping us from feeling that uncomfortable pressure and unpleasant look that bloating tends to create? Warm water is good, but we can take this to the next level. Become boat blusters by taking 1 teaspoon of fennel seed, toasting them for a few seconds, up to maybe a minute on the stove or in a cooker oven until you can begin to smell it. Toasting fennel seeds helps to release their natural lubricating oil. Combine the fennel seeds with 1 cup of boiled water. We could stop there, letting this seep and then consume this throughout the day. Or for optimal bloat busting effects, add a piece of fresh ginger root, a pinch of sea salt, and a pinch of hing, also known as asafoetida. This is an Indian spice that has a slightly salt-like taste and does wonders for ushering trapped gas from the pockets and turns in our intestines. This powerful $3 spice you can get from your local Indian grocery store, or let Amazon deliver it to you. Feel free to notice yourself sipping this warm delight after your meal. Notice yourself feeling and looking lighter in your belly. Now be warned. You might feel some tooting sounds trying to escape. Let them out. As my mother likes to say, there's more room on the outside than there is on the inside. Oh, and the fennel seeds. No need to strain or discard them. Chew them for even more benefits, plus fresh breath. You know, sometimes being proactive at the start of a meal may actually lend us the ability to bypass post-meal backup plans because our gut feels supported earlier on. And that's where this next drink comes in handy. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. You could purchase this one from the store. I, however, would urge you not to do that. First of all, they're a little bit pricey and have other ingredients added to them to preserve them that may not necessarily be compatible with your gut and its happiness. And this drink, really, it only takes takes about 3 minutes at most to make, and it makes enough that it lasts for days, up to 3 weeks, with no hidden gut irritating ingredients in them. So here's what you're going to do. Grate a piece of fresh ginger root, enough that measures out to about 2 tablespoons. Pour 1 cup of boiled water into a blender. Add the grated ginger. Add 1 tablespoon of lime or lemon juice. If it is mind-blowingly hot outside, use lime juice. Add a pinch of sea salt. Blend this for a few seconds to combine it. Transfer it to a glass jar. Put a lid on it. Take 1 to 2 teaspoons of this homemade ginger shot before your meals, especially those heavier meals. This mixture should be kept in the fridge, and it is good for up to 3 weeks, and it makes that much, depending on how many people are in your house and enjoying all of this. Eat well, stay active.